he still speaks. Whatever your situation, whatever your challenges, whatever it is, trust him. Yeah, sometimes I hear and Onyankopɔn fa ne bo anto ne ntam and ɔkyɛ enu nti mema ne afa baby. Mepa ocho, hold on. Be on that same track. Finish it. When the distraction comes, a lot of people fall away. We are no more going to pursue our purpose. Release. The moment I better no, Kachira will say, "Me sorry, me gina me na so, na ma transfer to tuma na money because I have got a place I was a me do." Usho me chi ha, cars train. Na cars na train no. It's got 5 good exit points. Now, ocean swa. Every exit point, drivers no ejina. No mama kwai, ama wawa wabano, aba bese, no matwaso. Eya nunu ya brabo. Abrabo no etode bia. Ya bo ya nanti akọ ye nunu bia. We pause. And we ask ourselves a lot of questions. Send your first time Awoba has said, welcome home. I'm calling this place a home because here we come in to learn. And so you are part of us. Akwaba. So, and then your first time of being here on this channel, please, on the screen, you will subscribe and subscribe on the channel, you will adoma or click on subscribe. Or click on subscribe, we will just go straight to Adomano and click on Adomano so. Adomano so no nchen ye wo nyoma miensa ewo ho. Wodi a wo hwehwe wo mu aye ALL. All is all you're looking for. Just click on all and then you are good to go. Then you finally become part of Crystal Creations TV. Aha a new channel. Ye together. It is our bar. Do not run away. We've got a lot of good things here. This is a channel where we come in to learn, to educate ourselves, to encourage ourselves, to motivate ourselves into Akwaba once again to Crystal Creations TV. And today on the table, we are doing the marriage series. Today we've got on the table Adiebia Eha Green Bebre, Ewo Yendeni Deni Narabrabumu. And most people have taken it lightly. Say ehun here. Eya grow na ye di ne ade but eya word bia emu ye den ano ye den ehun nsenkrene ana eniye na nipa ne ye no it takes most people into baby cry they are not supposed to. Some end up RIP. Ebi mo nso wie wo ayarefuo fie adwenkamufuo fie ebi mo nso abrabo no jija. That is not what we are here for. That is not what we are looking for in our lives. And so we are here today to talk about abuse. But before I may abuse ni ho adwuma no, ye beka ho asem no. Ye wo mame ni monyamfo kama bi wa ha say a. Wakodri yie. She's good. She's got a lot of experience. She's taught a lot of people about abuse. Oye osofo mame ana asafo mame. Ochrechere emaya, ochrechere ema nku a onioma wa asori mu enioma. We've got her here. Aside no oyo ono ankasa na adwuma nso. Nyame ya adom ne yede ne ba so a obeka bribi kakra about herself to us. But before then, amema na aba no. Ye hwe bribi kitwa bi wa ha say. It is all about abuse. Or say in 20 2019, sorry, the crime survey is estimated 25% of women aged between the age of 18 to 74 years have suffered abuse. This is about 5.1 million Emma and go through domestic violence, abuse, and a hard. This report came out November 2021. Research kakra for abuse hono. And then the World Health Organization also indicates that globally 1.1 in 3, that is 30% of women worldwide, have been subjected to either physical or sexual. Say YouTube to me and can word no pimping. Sexual. Me can no mean somewhat say intimated abuses. As seen omoni woman awarefo empenatweafo etu anamo a yetene yensa ne yebom nsam ani kwan se ye ka kire omo nyinara ne ye ka kire omo. And onipa bi wo ho no asem bi wo ho na ka na eto ne kra so a ema ne mpagya bio ese na brabo no for the rest of it in life. This released was in 2021 kroya 9th March 2021. Na just afie etwam ye mu nyoma bebre akoso efa domestic violence ho. Now recently ebiesi couple of days ago, I was on the one of the social media platforms. I mentioned you maybe, and send me a video na nka me de ba ha se be boy ni na ye hwe bibi. Ba me nya video no. Ya be ka ho asem. Eni ya nkrofo film. First no, ni ya ka say I have seen it in mirror ho. Na ya ka say emma dodo nara enye. And I can so say mema so enye. As at then, not social media and bias, so we were not seeing all these things. But today, by the help of social media, a lot of things are coming out. Is being out there on social media. Recently, obi onyumotu nimbi enhan bi enhan neneno ankasakra wotia baby a wohye bia, you would come out from your hideout just to listen. Wayo nyame dia okoye wo mra ne mre anso, all because of domestic violence. Mami nkasa bebre me mfra ya maame na ombra na yendi sankomo we eyade a anodin by yebeka, and we are going to say everything here on this channel. Margaret.
Hello, can you hear me now? Hello, family. Hi. Michelle Busiafo for joining this session. Now, that's this. Mami Anita.
Yes,
No, cameraman.
our technician.
That's the one more day. I would kind of want it me here and I become such a difficult discussion, but yeah, seems very relevant. Has always been a relevant discussion. Necessary come once
Years ago.
years and years ago, and so bibia wɔ ne mmerɛ nti nyame nimdeɛ nti a yɛka ho asɛm ɛyɛ ɛnɛ ne yɛka ho asɛm. Now, a little bit about me.
Yes, please.
My full name is Grace Boatin Ayeji. Now, my last name is Dasu Sesiano. Ayeji no. Now, me wo Ghana and me back Canada. Now me very young, around 12 years. Now, me can't 12 years and me back more than 42 years in. That should tell you my age. I'm almost a year. Nti me buy me hana me be me most of my formative education, middle school, high school, university and postgraduate graduate studies. Na me ne me kunu na ware me kunu ye pastor na ma ye ro ma miensa omo so mo yin omo fifie
It is a couple mienu pe.
baako da so ha ba no kra ye oba be free oba be ko but ye bon pa ye so nyame omo wo university nti nyame ne ye da na ase se wotimi ama ye nkra miensa yetimi ahwe omo na omo ye ma nti this topic here you discuss no I come in pa because ye dwen ye won daach no na aware a omo be ware ne nyina we no mo ye nsem a se so omo nyina ye nyina yesua na ye fa adwen ne yesua de nyankopon ahyehyɛ won ne ba ne na adie ne bible na ye ye Christopher no ye kind no ese ye understand ne na ye de boy bra nti my background no me wie school ha na me go back kakra university me teach you college for some time me ne me kuno worry for more than I said the last time I kind of almost going to 25 years ni
wow.
Professionally so study mechanic so my college instructor and currently so professional and me operations manager or non-profit and time I don't know say Yankopon she says that time I mean dealing with human beings at the personal level of me couldn't professional because professionally me HR manager also and time na me nipa na dealing and do time my come one near maybe home and yes I mean name the echo but every time
you know
you can not to me said you bit me finding different way you need to be engaged into that's a little bit about myself.
Yeah, that's Emma. Thank you for letting us know who Mrs. Grace Ayerji is. Akwaba once again onto Crystal Creations team. So Ma, table so we are talking about marriage, the marriage series, but today, abuse.
Abuse. Hey, abuse as something no. A very, very vital topic. My cousin said when Pacho my chino, yeah, a little bit.
Don't worry about it. You can mix English and then the P together. Yeah, just mix it together. We'll be fine with that.
Maybe cousin be na fa adwen ne nyina ya adwen ho Ghana for na be before but since ye Ghana for na platform way so nti me kan Ghana for and some so me bekin me qualify in advance enye me generalize it enye obia na tisa na onye obia na yesa eye bi nti se do time bi na manka ebia mo obia mfa ne se me kam dia akata obia wo Ghana se saa na omu nyina city anyesa ewiase wo ye wo nipa omo ya de pa na ye wo nipa omo ya de boni enti enye obia wo country mu na ya adia enfata na adia enye nti me qualify from beginning said obia ndwin na de another caveat and so some person make can say enye mema nyina na boma ana abuse ma enye mema nyina na ye mema boni enye mema nyina na eye niama enfata ana enye na enye ya ye wo hanen so ye enye ntai mema maware me kunu ye bema na me do me kunu me papa so da se tiase nyame adawoma enti me papa nso me do no me wo fa o tete me wo Ghana o tete me so da so wo etiase enti na no so me do no papa enti onso ye bema enti me do no en yen time emema en yen time obia enti me pese me de nyina ben because e do time me start sa topic here I say ye be kind of bro say men bashing and people bashing
me pacho let me Let me. We are not here. Mami, minkawa no kitwebi. Men on this platform, and mema, and papa for younger ones, and mubeni abeyem mema, and papa for our no. We are not here. Yema has say, ye babe, bomwechi emma. And yema has say, ye become wenim. Crystal Creation CV, a channel for all of us to grow. Ye can't abuse. Ewo nia ye hu se say. Ewo ya brabo mu. Inti na ma ye nyinara ye hia wa ha enwumre we. Na abuse nenso minimo se emma ebi wo ho no mu a omobo mmema.
True.
Emma ne die no enoso. Esen emmema ne die no. Enu ti say ye ka we do not hate men. Men so maware mi kunu yo bema. Me papa yo bema ti ase. Me wo fa no mo ni ade omu nyina so ye mema wo ho. Yesre mo come in and contribute. We are learning. Men are more has say those who will be watching it off screen or after the live is done. We do not hate any of you. We love you. We want to all grow together. That is why I can't abuse oneself. And it is our first time when you are Hasen and then our better topic we say abuse, the marriage series, abuse. Now you say yeah, baby backlashing Bema. No, we don't have sa emreno. Nya ekoso society mu enne. Eno ho asem e na ye kan na ye sua bibie free mu. Na ye nya ye de bebo ye mbra. Na ye ndaachi ebe ye fe. Eno nti say wa ba ha say this is Crystal Creations TV. Mema ubunfu. Rather, let's learn together.
Amen.
Ma, me pa try to us.
Amen. Enti topic we ye nyina ye adwene ne yakoma. Ne ye nyina ye sharpen each other. Bible say iron sharpens iron.
Exactly.
Enti ye be sharpen ye ho ye be sua de se de ya ware mu ana ansa ne ye kwa aware mu. Red flags na say ye hwehwe ansa na ye di tie kowura aware mu ye hu. Ne kowura mu nso ne ye hu se ne me nkoyi ye be hu de science no say ade ya ekoso no be dane bibia enkoyi na kwan a se ofa so na resolve make sure say situation no anya your friend says some resolution be abam warrior and sana drew stage be blows ebeba and said binyame pengu obi beka akire say obi free mu said the situation here mini boss so ma me adnum to nyini o to nyum to say your friend osinachi situation na kind of din crisis say I'm born in no
I was here goosebumps
because me nim the entia me so what no na now I assess Holy Spirit I saw me tie you know coming enti the situation na buy na I mama ye basa kakra but enye ono nko a one de na ye popular see ya one de na apie but nipa bebre wo ho a omo fa ahokyere mu efa abuse na abuse no ansan ye bekono it's say you dealing with enema bebre wo your culture mu we say the kind of brofom say yeah a byproduct of your environment.
Yeah, what we see around.
Yeah, byproduct of our culture. Yeah, byproduct of entity. Who ye fear. The me papa. A course of fear, me wafa nom de culture, internal culture and external culture. I will your society.
Yeah.
And near my jitum say we necessary be see and now the kata ye ni say we dey say enye hwe enti we no nyina eye bibi a esese ye ka ho asem ye culture no say the tete ye last time you can be say do tem bi a Ghana ye say ma oba pa enkasa
it's never true. Oba pa kasa.
Oba pa nkasa.
Oba pa kasa.
Oba dear and say so usi wontuma and go about things said you'll be able to dear kosovo.
There be ma say oba nkasa. That means it is going to be emotional abuse. Abuse, no, we've got financial abuse, we've got sex abuse, we've got mental abuse, we've got spiritual abuse, we've got culture, we've got verbal, we've got emotional. Now, my boss, we've got all these ones there. Yabeka ni nyinara honsem in kakra because ma nyame anim no krenye until me nyindru baby and I met ase akrapo say the word financial. Yawa abuse ka ho. Eno mpo nyame adaro ma baby amikoye edwuma wo Ghana. Edwuma na meye no mu through that and me di hu say yawa bibi a friend of financial abuse. But me fie na mente da. Metina barracks me manti obi ase obo financial abuse so da. Ntina minim. But I saw verbal abuse. I saw emotional abuse. I saw cultural abuse. I saw mental abuse. Mental abuse. And I saw someone who was taken to Accra Psychiatric Hospital. She was a married woman. One morning, yeah, sorry, I'm a kasa. And me minimum say she was not obiana or can abonti, but minimum say emotional abuse. And they leading into that place. And then you better in around honsem. You chrome for your fat these things agro, but enya agro.
Baby, and I my main class and they do 10 basis so Ghana for na be before you. As me generalize view, main cancer me generalize view to be artist and make cancer as me generalize it. And you'll be oh, you're taking your maybe said your kind or seriously, it do the 10 be you find it to say you would denial me. You am ruffle and our mental health. I am ruffle asem near became we cried a young day and tissa. Yeah, a do time be deny you would denial me. Yan jin too said near me a cost of power or your crew and now your culture and ye be a year. Ain't it? See this year catasso net time be this year will be cry quite much the more an hour high more. On to me fat and money pie and I want to me benka because of boss says yeah culture no be suppressing a be canasha phone culture no be can and some bebree afa or a nipa na okosa a how no more ain't because you bet diminish it. Excuse me to say, foolish case. Ain't nearman dear kono. First of all, as I say, I accept to say you problem. Oh, Maminka Bibi, I had your friend Bibi Alcoholics Anonymous. More, I a problem more. And so now, mobile call treatment. No, as I say, accept to say more problem because when the problem won't call treatment because I don't call treatment so the problem and yes so G2 say problem and sana a first step so what you to say problem and so now work treatment and then to be person started or start up with what you must say as I say you accept on your culture must say what problem may deny say any problem.
We've got a problem.
Yeah, what problem? Number one, engine tomb say you what problem.
And
number two,
your problem, but most people are in self-denial. Say your problem. And I have said also leads to, do I use the word ego? Sorry. obi ehu bibi afa wo ho wenya wo ho do aba be catch us say hey check this boyfriend.
Yes.
Then it leads to something else. Mama pacha to aso.
You're not correct because your culture na young person will be kasa we any. Your dream so be criticize always destructive. There's also destructive criticism. But we must, because it do tend be na be constructive emma or feedback. Yen pese ejitum. Ne I say you bu ofu nipa na de ahye ye mu ye come mu ese nipa no otanye. Enti no all my criticism. Me my juma mo baby amo. I want feedback because a boy me mama ehwehwe niema mu. Enti culture no na yes say ehwe. Ne be channel because culture no ya unity say Nyankopon na dia man enya Nyankopon fa culture na man enye a man created culture is not a static African
in culture definition I say culture is the way a group of people live, eat, drink and dress and
a man-made a bibia a man-made and a fixture chinchina sa necessary and as necessity and yet fixed and so many Africans and as in Ghana for make us a Ghana for I say chinchina a culture and your culture is man-made and yet as a set as a some precursor because it sounds a bit we are culture no before you progress no your chef next one ye jai sabi e ma ye no fun na go abonten and go and am ebo
no cry
ye nyema bie bebre a sesi a ye sadi ne bio ne that cement houses that cement houses ye drive the car and sesi a ye drive the car near kuta phone but sesi a ye kuta phone and nyema bebre system and then you're part of your culture but because of advancement of society and system but a true stage a name kakremu you say in your culture and your culture will but as a self a papa and papa man advancing make us say the idea me say yes a do tell abuse me again we are bad part of your culture me a bad be a byproduct of environment if you and greater community the say and no one the boy brown and the niema and no and so come Emma abuse you become one Ecoso. And as I say, you jump deeply into a situation now. Ecoso your culture. Now, number one, I will kind of say no cry. No one say your friend is saying financial and so
financial abuse. Yeah, I didn't know until I got to place me.
Go back a little bit. We cried yes, well, and Sana will be worry you. It's so because it do time yeah, red flag, yeah, can't. Your hoon and a who be a war. Your friend is saying, a war, your dating partner or bad now, bear my me dating. Said Ninkasimus, said your back cast and be a do time be cry because a knuckle down. Was the anything? Attempted dear, said you already do what time said you no becassa. Said you over check you off. Said you obey your word or my hint. What do you will be expect here? So we do I would wake our wish or this show. Because I'm moving rubber demon and not be 1,000 times worse.
Yeah.
But so and yet, say we Obsa. Did my crowd
Obesesa.
Now obey maybe come now, me your body, and I may can't answer we are, may come free and my perspective. I remember so bit me perspective, and yes, I mean, say, on man side, a cover the same degree and tonnage. Let me put it that way. Into me, show me a bearman emotional, and yes, I may ignore a normal situation. But me focusing on what was a ben may a tete and sana more worry. Nikasa even said it or a do time cry nice or talk gift to be brought or your prepares. Scacra baby, yeah, I cry a baby to a beer on best or yet. Who see idea what they know your name and each chapel. Entire money beast in him. She that could sing it, and so. Bibi a your friend to cry wunya na woman a form so idea and pen so agro agro make kind of also even crystal for crystal you know
it is going on
when you know so on feel or one you cry said you obey your pen now obey your idea moon and yet and so what cat when what is you so and what the bandage badge what the bandage after say won't drink and now adi na aware no mo obekọ and na behema na obesisa do tell
for how long for how long is the man going to change? Let me use this opportunity to say something here. We talked about relationship and courtship last 2 weeks. The following week, we talked about marriage itself. And today we are discussing abuse. Red flags no war. Before you go and say I do, to invite God in. Ashasia no nioma na nipa no ede nedi no. Ede trewo no. Eye nisu. That is the person's character. Oni fufuro bia wo baabi a okwa de aba se ne ho. No wade ne di achro. Eno wade ne di no. Eno nti when you are going out, we talked about out a couple of weeks ago. Open your eyes. Let your ears be actively opened as well. Mema odo no nkata wenim. Hwe nkrofo ma odo kata onwenim. Ade kitwa bi a it could have been solved before and so mu be remu ende no. Omo ma odo ne kata onwenim no mu remu. Today they have regretted.
Okay.
And if you are about to go into a relationship leading to marriage, do not ignore every bit of sign each of you will make. Take them serious. Approach them. Discuss them. Sure? The entire Onyankopon say, twimpna. And I say, Obani Obema Nantia Ebekwa Wariemua. Maye na mi enya mpemu agro no saa de we ka ho said de be ya wanimu wani nkosua ne wadwene wo bibia sense of touch feeling smell and so on and so forth no e be ye alive e be ye sharper e be ye to say aboa na ye frɛ no wotwe ase no aboa wowo na ni da ne ho so wani beda wo ho so sane e be ya ubehu bibia nya wo dia na obe free mu bibia emwa na obe free but say wanya ne saa na wo ma wo ho kwa na akoda ho ne ma one skills ana two skills ana three ye logo na fa wa adwen a odo no echichire o and then you go like I love him odin some fun wo wanim crowds I love him remember also let me use this opportunity to say something here. Somewhere in the book of Job, Yesu Christo, oni nesuafo ni hia wo baby. Obronsam went there. And then God asked him, what are you doing here? o si mi na me chinchin na maba be pie ha se me twe de abayen so e wa sorry fie me twe de abayen so e wo yen gatherings mu. The devil is roaming everywhere, busily looking for something to do. Yeah? There has been instances, people have disguised themselves and gone to church to seek for one particular sister, one particular brother's life, hand in marriage, just to devour, just to destroy that person's life. Yehu se wokania no ehran a. Wokania no si yehu se ehran a. Akwensidie bebre ba wa akwan mu. When people know exactly what you love. Say wo de ugina abonti na aka I love media ne ye odonko a media no obemo ti say e na me pe no e na ye odo media once I love you that's it. Obekwa wo early grave mountain because obekwa akosesa ne ho aye ne ho odaadaafo na waba because of wasem a wo kaaye no no de aba be diu they come into churches. Quite a couple of years ago, something happened around me. It was about a warrior kroya, and I mean, me, manui, meka. Me kokaya, but ye jemanu si bone. And there's someone now mekaya no ma. It has happened. If they had listened and stopped it, a gentleman's life would not be in ruins. Sometimes your enemy comes in disguise into your room, as in your church. Wakumem. Or maybe a few inches, and the thief comes to steal, to kill, and to destroy.
And the crap. They come in sheep's clothing, right?
Exactly. Now, wababe foul. Enimonyam for. Nyame di butaye bi ewura omu, nyame di achedie bi ewura omu a ohwe se oboaboa wo siesie at a certain stage obeyi wo pie to say han. It is in the book of Matthew. Light and darkness enhia. Enu ti se woni obi nam na nipa na yi eyi eniyo ya ade de kire. Ebi ye sakraman foxes eno muti ni pedue mu. Foxes, yanko steady foxes lifestyle. Ebi die esu enye omo kuku. Omo beyi ni nyina ready di akire. So why would you go in? When you are courting, let your eyes be opened, let your senses be active. Ni yankwanko twa wo mren so wo bre ni kwan se woko. On a silver platter because Panama, you've given your all to this particular monster.
Yeah. And crap. Remember, from big, say a beer and year bompire. Yeah, bompire. Yeah, so do time be a deity realm too fast. It's say you pull it back, kakra. Near bompire. Near ye she. Oh, phone do time be a no fetch the crack, investigations. Nebusia 4, Nebusia 4 said your music. And now almost investigation and I'm saying the Nema will more free her. But they do time business so I know BBS say they back. The open pie na or shed Yamian Nimuno. No shed there Bemana or Bana Subai. Said the city. The Nipe and I will be worrying no what about so much. Okasakra was it Kawanatum. What Jimmy?
Yeah.
To no for cry or because your back, your wine, or what the book to cry so to know. No way, no, who shall know or sebi or your pepper or scan the sick crab, even one city cry to Toffia Mawa and be a gift to a brown mouth cry, demano. Demano. And so what's it chinchina? Bema way na Madonna, and Bema way na me pe.
Aye, and sister, Wuni eni. Nipa ni di ya wa yaka dia or exhibited the trail. No, can't you see it? Yama yeni na ho.
To all your way no. And ma said you sit here no oh, best sister, wait dear home because me worrying. And a man so my men can't some dear tickle red, dear tickle rice I didn't. Maybe worry when me 30s mo. Me now for 4 baby worry early to mid 20s. And to know my into pressure of the people. Yeah, the pressure goes so say. I near 5 drinks and maybe BB. Bibi wɔ hɔ nti na bɛrima biara mmaa mmebusa wo sɛ ware no nti pressure ɛwɔ hɔ nti yɛhu nneɛma bi koraa o meyɛ ɔbaa sɛ sɛ meware me ne monyam wɔ awareɛ mu.
That is so wrong.
Yeah,
Ma,
this
is wrong.
Yeah, wrong by the way.
Sure, make I tell ma. At a certain stage, Miss me worry me 30s more. At a certain stage, my mom was asking, when are you getting married? All my answer was, ma, emrene swa, me worry. For now, let's pray. Now, yes, sir, you're no more, but I was looking out for something. Because baby I saw ministers, I saw so many politicians and so on and so forth. That was not what I was looking for. And to where your bar now I say, please do not allow societal pressure to put you into something. Ma, your friend said, "Minya memo mobile, obi wa honoma, mitie sa nyoma way now." Or say, or shower, or say, or buy with a condition, say, was stature. Obi condition or the buy no enti na me de pen enti a me di wechi obi condition ne say oh because say we adwuma wa ha say enti obi condition so ne say oho ye fe we nyinara eye huhu de get to know the person behind this face. Do not go into marriage because people are putting pressure on you. As human as we are, when you go to God and you pray, asking God for who you are, He will reveal everything to you. After He revealing everything to you, now could be saying about the person you want in your life. He will reveal that person to you and reveal into details who that person is. Sometimes, God reveal to me. He does everything. In this instance, as you have received this revelation, do not sit down. Obiani niya edinechi. Obi wo ho no mo a. Is it not bad? No your bema Jimmy for no. And I be go worry no. Aye hina.
Nebal.
Ebi mu wo ho no mo a enko yie. Ba ojina wani ma he's so presentable. Such a human being and a such man on fa ho se motike mu moti abonten. Obetene ne nsa bo wasum. Obebie na no wa ye. All these things are signs, my sisters. Look out for them.
And some
of these marriages, some of these marriages are trap.
And a young man also be no. Ye who win no because ye be a num near being sa. It being so because bear mano a wusika. A dibia or de no or mammy be a dinner, Mabusian for being so best son, I'm a Mabusian for any beady. Ain't you a book and you a busia for the hour anymore?
No,
Minianum, and you a busian for so corner or more musica cry, no boa. One I watch a bone or
exactly. Or no Jessica, and then or catch us saying, yes, she, me a cry, me papa ye me being its name. Hey!
Say, Sanet here, and with him a memo. Ain't ye can call but none better ye precursor say. Oba ana bema o kwa warema bompa ye manyankopon emfa wodie emma ena biewani so na hwehwehwehwehwe niema mu because yenye pi yeah, especially spiritual nature, spiritual no unkwa. Be man it be vampire tongues near dear and I sorrow you're involved. It's just so said, excuse me to say, or could be or bet me a demon in disguise.
Exactly.
And now ban bet me a demon in disguise. Said ain't we no as I say ye shushamu. And yes, I was super spiritual nature, so be a good husband and a good wife. Mamenka. Because Yankopon crack can say, didn't we say, Obi called Yankopon, then judgment. Now, Yankopon, my professor, my
I didn't know you. I don't know you. I don't know you.
Almost, it's a powerful person, powerful prayer warrior. And one thing, yes, I want to cry the two for no. I just want to know even more.
Yeah.
Ain't it? Or more can precursor and all day too. Be a man fan say, or your judge, or your doctor, or your pastor, or your lawyer, or your mother, or your into me abuser. And nipano and yet status and yet a position I want to just said we want me yet a deal with
abuser.
Abuser. Nipano the way I build to adulthood to into marriage no and no the bra aware no more.
Yeah.
Status in a day. Obetimi aye no fine wa bonton bia hu na se Christo ni be ma wo kwa sorry obe polish no ho I above perfume ashantare ne coat na ade fe o konso so thanks obebo no obi abeka se heaven cry be fall down. And your friend is saying and a prayer obi anti be done crowd betimi abo
Obeka ni nyinara.
and obetimi abo friend Nyankopon di nyina ye de ama Nyankopon obetimi aka ni nyina from A to Z. But subai they were the chibufie no. Very different. Holy wabontin nice. Wabontin. But if ye dear ni subai or de e wo for no e wo ho.
So
it drew tempia even all dating no peer on so the sudden and yet time they are now and now we'll investigate it. Now we'll bomb pie papa say and show nipa na walk over and said you will sit here. You know, you need perfect subanyo. Maybe I'm a one, yet perfect, perfect subanyo. Me work in progress. Me, I'm still growing. You grow. But a bit of what sebi omo mental health situation. Mental health situation. A be a natural narcissist. Almost the friend will be narcissist. Who dating na? As is to me who say, be me ya na obey. Bibia say ye no na woman ye happy. Everything is about him or herself. What happiness is in here? Or no happiness na time bia here. These are signs of nipano. Na nijie kwa de mema na niaje. Na kuma atono yem. De mema na advance. Bibia ye me, myself and I. Say nipa we. O kwa wari mu a. Hwene ye. Because bibia ubeye na emma nye happy no. Ada say odi na no ana wodi betene ne nsa. Adia ye quote unquote correction. Say who deviate wo de be man anigye no.
Yeah.
And
okay.
Oh kuma say we very very careful because adie no ye fra bibi and physical. And the abuse now okay financial. But you started from the first.
That is mental, Ala.
Mental, you started from mental.
Yeah,
because
started from
as I
mental.
said from beginning, we are a byproduct. You're free. A crowbar, kumu, your friend a kana. And yet, you were a bushia for a bushia, your family training environment. Now, family training, who say, oh, fano na memane, a dear man be a blows. Omo kum omo ye efie bi ho kwa omeka se hode entokwa and tokwankwa omana no ya man so no yeah. And dear, yeah, pepper and sissy. I mean, you can, they are trained. Oh, there are some places there are that you see that the upbringing background into the panel. Oh, I cry ya wanna. What is an empty computer? Nyame woho, nyame spirit woho. But other than that, oh yeah, open computer. The deɛ ka kyerɛ no ne nyinaa beginning to develop akwaraa no sɛdeɛ wɔdwen sɛdeɛ obehave sɛdeɛ ne suban bɛkyerɛ daakye nti saa nipa no so ɛfiri ne fie a culture no outside culture of the home so na reinforce nneɛma bi na yɛhwɛ yɛn culture a ɛwɔ Ghana bebree me wɔ Ghana me ba ha na me di 12 sɛdeɛ me kan but the crash a me wɔ yɛ no yɛ tete me kakra deɛ me di mani ho yɛ no menim sɛ na akra me kɔ akɔ because mema me ho yɛ mema bo me hu sɛ mema bo ba na deɛ maka na wɔn bo kra ɔbaa no yɛnyɛ mmaa kra na sɛ bi excuse me to say mama me fa some of the owners and fa nkyɛn and mmaa na bi di wɔn more say obano and answer ben or no cry na no din na no ya and obano said one my fat de nikuno bono bono yeah the over so say demon that you know why and or how or nikuno into culture no uses
ma o can say some way okay, some way about a bro asemono. It has taken me way back to the 80s, mid and late 80s. Namisha, me a Barras girl. I have lived with people from all culture backgrounds. I saw a lot at our barracks. In the late 80s, no, I saw this picture, Yaka abuser. What I saw then, it still clicks. Me that now what happened? Me say what happened at so and so. Meka ni nyinara de atro because I can't me trim. I saw then. Na me saw and in Crawford be me omo ria me hu nipa me pese me bo mudin wo they omo to me ebe kukru yan kolani digu that time crania friends and track back na ya de wako military barracks simply because a woman is going to fight her husband. May use the word abuse. A woman is going to abuse her husband who is in uniform and on duty. Not just to say ote gate no money gate no debut. He is actually in a classroom teaching people, and then out of nowhere, this woman just bumped in their broom, held or bear manata there like this. Now all bona soon left, right? Miswa Oma. And no, she's okay. And here one scene I mean second one, a man had returned from work one hot afternoon. It was around 3 o'clock thereabouts. Na mame edin to me sinimu. No dream ikesie free stairs so. Eshia ni kunu. Ano bema one na wo no aso natade ye kon. Na okra ken out of nowhere when ya ken na ode hwe obema no. The reason is obema na breaking a virginity. 1. 2. Onyo obema openo and obema na enyi sign no. As I'm making, it happened in the 80s. And as time went on now, they did not live together as couple. almost separate ye. Almost separate ye nechi krano. A woman can pick a phone and call this man. Maybe I can't cry, maintain crying, papa, but monfanche me. Mentions the man's name and say, Kwashia Gibu. Dipano, Obani to typical in crying assassin. So, or can with typical passion of in crime. Bo, Kwashia Gibu, Bului. See, Bermani Yakwasia, Bermani Jimmy. The reason is, Bermano. Amane ehuni future. Me ahase me wo questions bisa. Why would this happen? Ma, me pacho me hear more.
Yeah. Why would this happen?
Yes.
Someone American. So a living impression. Who do we so living all
Yeah,
these
make
years.
me describe it, everything.
This is the mental into Accra, a friendly be trauma. Until I'm saying, say a G2 say, Yang be bra your Ghana and Africa. We are in a traumatic state, a psychological trauma. And to who's I say, who, you know, now a busia. O maami o na obusia for a compound house and to kwa a con and o maami ebo papa na papa ebo maami attended other from o maami and our papa and from beginning again a wusia. So that is your model of how our reality. It's a time and it's our echo. And you don't have a positive image bia awodira awariemu and when na psychologically mentally what did we after say a proper thing and as I said and say what the call awariemu into when na ye beginning seeds that as I sow from beginning of your birth who you one. We are near the attitude and sana would you could busa obi and says opeso warren and I would jeer too so we na me warren till from beginning we are living in a traumatic state and so many times and you abuser you're becoming abuser you say abuse because you're normal I am part of it. You who say you're normal. And you be a no near cans, Sebi, some one and some one, you say be damaging. I'm a be a bit healthy will be. You did you be at times or you're fat or you're deep. Mamma can be me a young one, maybe because you tell me what Canada, I mean, say, ah, you can't some phone, but Sebi. But me test be did Ghana need be did you be at one, I was so. Hey, what when you do a temporary with you to say, excuse me, we are say.
This is verbal abuse, right?
Verbally and mentally, and no, yeah, and you're funny to say, you're normal. And because be normal, no, you won't say difference be our womb. And yeah, the year will be at you won't say, idea, maybe as someone, and yet. And idea maybe ye and yet because culture no so and stamp and I see an law so and I ye too say and say ye sing and say ye sing but before that who could boa one and number for crano who could boa so we stubborn and now what over cassa dear and now you ye bibia because sebi excuse me to say auto leg when your bema ye sa enti nyama bebree so no and your culture na indirectly or directly ya tum say sadie we enya she so we dey therefore na hasem o omo we dey mo ye ya pek omo kon ye ya kompem obeku sa and the cost of kompem dey enya agra we dey oye e dey agentuma na be ma na be panic we yasem yasem but me mati we no nyina bi And psychologically, the trauma, no, it transfers into a konyama bebre. Na ansa na wo ba no ana bema wubusa or bema wubusa or ba se opesa or ware on. O sho ba no suban. Wo hwe ne na no adin. Wo ne kasa no ma wo chi no didi watam no ye nsama here. I don't know ko ware no. Ko ware na said den tokwa ne beba.
Yeah.
Na wo betina wansa.
So the question is,
and no, you okay.
Besides, so Koshia Obana no yedinya. Hina ne show was a no. Who forces you to marry this woman? It is your choice. It is a choice you made. And don't expect anything different when you are together in one room. Don't. And not yama yeni na ho. Yama yeni and na ho. Majority who are no more living with us. If they knew these things and if they had taken them on seriously, reacted to negative in your manner in a positive way by say omobedwin no mubetu anamo afa ho anka yensie yenkrofo bebre society ayana say enya hwe kwhye ho ne mbu wunku ya bu ukun wi a yenkro na ye ka say enya hwe kwhye ho no you come and then be shedding crocodile tears.
Yeah,
near the also RIP. Near the also RIP. At the amount. Now oko. Wechi na wunhu hwe no no beba betina se aginani. Wo dia na wo ye dia gba be ye example dia ma no. E dia ma ye no ye be sua bibi efrim ye be dwane se eto yen ya. Eno ti ya ma ye ni nda ho young girls, young men. Ya ma ye ni nda ho. Ma ye nka sodo akikire ya ne sodo akikire ya ni ewura ni omemu. Ma before me ba also na your sister be sa question or ka say me or say growing up Auntie Elena Mwako, growing up, all we hear and know is training up the girl child. Okay, training up the girl child. So she can serve her future husband well. And we leave the boy child.
Okay, I said that almost the husband very well.
Yeah. Ewo me pese no me ba ye beba eno ho asam so me eno matro no under beliefs. Ana ma pese o ka bibi kakra fa ho ansa na yakọ sex abuse so.
No, I think that they're very important because no I can't say culture na make no. Me work class and the ntia me nim that and na me nim say member so young but they me who and say a man no and then 7 men papa. Man no tell me who you know. Oba no be kokko for adie. I mean so and
yeah.
Na nyame na kra bele kakra so wo enim.
Esa so wo nenim.
Na wa hwe yesu so akra so se ba kon so
e kra ne nsa.
No ne no aso ne nsa me na no ko. Be ma ne de kala ne kuta no. O so ba na do bibia te se wono de o do ye ni bi. Na ba na ye dua from na ye wedi oba ye so back oba na bele wanim akwachenechi ba kukutan
no sieja and then obema ni crash kan pe no donam no di nechi
yeah your culture no ebi no enti ube hu no na your friend is saying oba ya pe oba no ba ya pe ese so bobo no ho no ye aduane kiki once you cry the village that no is a social system na ne kware oh no jare oh ye na cry kinka oh yeah aduane so ja wo be ma ne bodane wo no ma whatever ni akwa fe no enam aduana na mena ne ya aduana me sisi ne dia
ya de nam ni nyinara nso asanso ama no
nam ni nyinara nkra no ni ba ko ye ne dia good. Yeah, me who yeah, and no cry no why ni aka. Enti bibia me na oba na so sebi we no afre ne kro didi na be ma na
chance ne nneoma ne wo ho no
no ba na hohuru nkokom no ye say na nkra na odware o ma na jotutu so anso so necessary no fine na ampema ground so ba ye ready I was adding into you grow it up no me ho no me who ya na say ahokyere ne ebra kwa ma ye wo me say me bedem and the culture na be me bia person o ye boy bia person o ye be ma because say ne papa enjoy and I me opano me who say me phone ebre enti na me pese say na me kom enti culture na the okai no oba presence is to make the man to serve the man but so who do mind yes and yankopon kai yankopon so yeah helper on your servant
no
but your culture
Oba is your helpmate
yeah or your helper on your servant but your culture na act and then say mon kase oba na your servant and I will come your servant and yes and yankopon kai enti yes steady no the okai na no cry and no cry no on your servant or your helpmate or your boafo obi a obeboa ama wabrabo akoyi ama bibia obeye no akoyi enti wo hwe ne se wo obeboa de wo mistreat no wo street because wo treat mistreat no onye me bo keke wo be di na time and you encourage men ben now the man obema na stay I'm not boy. Into way no nyina de okay ye no correct. And na me see culture no a breeding grounds for some of the things no because they are just a culture. And so culture na some maka culture is man-made. The assemble na nye Christopher Nyankopon ka. Asem and necessary yefa ni gitum. Minim se culture na de intimi nyine ne but a thing as I say a default to accept nyame asem nyankopon asem and yet man's wisdom because nyankopon man's wisdom is foolishness to him. I didn't know to me say yeah nipasem I am a culture. This is culture of God. I didn't know I am and then you share and no pioneer shuma. Who said yeah you can mentally so why ma akrana you traumatized to say sana behavior many to so oko one deal mentally no I just and a culture necessary so encourage it say at the bonnie say obi bema oba say them kind say so come on no to ba pa nkasa oba pa ahombra so there no say so you humble but the kind say conditioning na your condition your adrenaline and your environment no ya hwe ya de ba no and the abisi no enye papa ma
enye papa
no and greater community no and papa because them build the community and destroy a community.
Okay. Yeah, sister, is it Ellen? Anna Ella? Yeah. This Asamona, Ma, thank you very much for that submission. Asamona will kind about girl child mentality now you walk from back home about from our parents, no. Somewhere in the Bible, my grouping as beliefs. Numbers chapter 27, verse 1 to 11. Time it was about Mabia then times no na omon pese ye onwawofo ewu one papa ewu na yebema omo edi ade onyankopon kaseti asade no e no ma emra eye adwuma wo honom so efie nom that mentality now we groom women just to go to their husbands' homes and then we allow the men to walk about, do all sort of a new man here, yet we'll be settling with someone's daughter who has been well nurtured. I will fear back, and you're right. Just as we are teaching the women to do things, so should we encourage the men, teach them how to do things accordingly. Because Ochinebi, wo papa wo tete wo basa, wo mami a wo tete wo ba be masa, obe free wo nchen, no ni obi baba akwakotina edan ba akumu aye honam ba ako. Enti intiti ye papa ben na ode ma oba ba no, oba be ma no so okokotina oni obi baba ya tete no, ya to ye mbo ase akire no courtesy. Yachra no etiquette ekotina opese onfa nioma na yachra no wofie ni nara enfa good table so enfa ma wo obema na you did not contribute right from your childhood down to manhood no onfa bema on a silver platter. It won't work. There will always be distraction simply because we are one another and we should love one another. We should submit to one another. But whereas when yasa entity from home, your submission as a man is going to be very difficult. So that submission way. It is in the Bible.
Are you talking about your friend is saying Ephesians? Ephesians. Are you talking about Ephesians 5? Basically, that is a section meaning about very important because Christopher, this is an area that we used to
Ephesians 5:21. Yeah.
We used to guide ourselves. Said warrior. But as one person make an answer and some na waban meaning about kakra. Ye pese ye building ye subine your character to say yes, because that is the example that is being shown to us. Say your friend is saying yes, and ye use an example. Now, or your good shepherd, so we your bear man said be you wanna we your shepherd, wanna you lead, when your boss, we your shepherd. Shepherd a leady. Nyankopon yesu a good shepherd. Was it Bema and do near to say the yesu a door the
Asafono.
We a Bema. How do you what is the example you show for love? What is the example? Love now I would there Obano. What is it?
That means what you have been taught at home. And now they're outside.
Yeah.
And see, what did you learn from your father?
Yeah. Or dear now free. Papa and Jesus. I mean, yeah. Love now what can we provider. Jesus, what did Jesus do? Jesus, he died, he gave his life. Are you giving your life or you're beating the life out of a woman or the person that you say you love? Oko pain, or you and now be mawako pain kesiemu. I do tell me I wash any pen I'll be and say, wait, I'm missing our see, you know, or call or nipa didn't throw at on so.
Yeah.
And so okomu. They make Jesus character. Or healing sick. One created one more sick. Or no more
he rather healed them.
Healing.
Yeah.
Or more woo no. What you almost free womb. When a woo instead. Okay. or you be or restorer. Omo needing. Omo ya omo to say omo de omo nipa. Prostitutes no oji woman. What dear what's woman? What time woman? Person who money who has any pen name because or your bonsam, sandy pan or your bonsam. Even though it may not be the make character of Jesus. Obia mojo to no cry no bon can. And so yes, fan, sir. Or your restorer, or of marginal or mama war intention.
Yeah.
Or empty or your miracles. Who feed the multitude? Who your bema? Who feed the obusia or yere? Anna or not ne feeding no. Or no, I know you said it. Ain't your friend is saying, oh, be cool too. Your friend saying, if he I listed him, I said, yeah, I didn't. Oh, I said, Emma, we should what? We should be submissive.
Yeah.
We should be submit. We should be submissive. But in the same Bible, so it says, remember, yeah, I should love and it said the coupon. Then I'm listed the coupon, yeah. And see now, you person you're so much. I say you're so much ye because you choose the pet eye. Best oh man, even your culture now. It's to ye and ye did too. Ye pet bibia and memma no diane because on person no diane. Into a dear no natural. Into ye I may say we no important kaka. Many am sure.
Never talk so. Yes, we should submit to one another. Ma, sir, I had no me the pa. The reason why I am a say I have listened to preaching baby from different men of God. But omumbo so I say and say submit to one another. What they rather say is the woman should submit. But sir, one submitted to each other. How would you get that submission from a woman? Ma, ahan me wa ha kakra wa ha o. Aha say no, and a man feel say, especially those who are more cuckoo in the head. Feel say, yes, the woman is supposed to be under him. And aha no, and no treaty or banner so ye, aqua slave. I want one hour no. But marriage is not supposed to be this way. Marriage is supposed to be a place asumudrie wo. Marriage is supposed to be a place that you've told the woman's parents to say, yes, my bonne won't come no. Me babe twaso. Me deni komi fie or ye minia or ye madam for prekope. Or ye mi bibia eti buana mo abuana na hwe na mo hwe no me nso metwaso. Ana ye mienu nya ye kwa akotwaso ne ye de aboye mbra. Marriage is not where a woman will go into a husband's home and endure. And no enya aware. And no your master to a slave relationship. We are not here to break any home. We are never here with this intention. We are rather here to learn. I am fanboy and bra. And to say, uwa ha say, anochi na bi uba behwe program we, and then what wa adwi say, oba de oba ya akwa, ana emma de. Somebody omo ye mpoa, we can choose to do their pay bia to them and then walk away. Ahwe, we say wo bra one. The moment a woman goes hiding to cry, edigu wa pempem. Wasuja kese diamao. It will never be well with your soul and your life until you surrender to until you surrender to Christ and tell him, say, Onfa will born in show. There are a lot of imama walking about community. And almost saying yoma, adwene wo mutrimu ani oh, ye nyo ni bi ni ndwane nko. And omudi ma yawo. Ewo abuse, ewo marriage mu. Monsha mu hu yi o. na baby cry di mu ko wie no most of times they na mo mbema no mo ye mmobo hwe onyankopon bo ema eya ye nsuro mana. One person can do 3 things, 10 things at the same time. That is a woman. A man can't do 2 at the same time. A man bosume so a yehu ade n'anim. Don't you monsro yen. Emfe buo mama. Monhwe mo ho yie. Monhwe mo ho yie mama. Because ebi mo di omo ho akwa fofore ni o mebi di akwa kodi mama ema egina so till today. Ebi mo tumi ebo mu dua. Because o ba na brabo mo de adwembone na ba ye se o mi bedi bi na makọ ena ekogya akola de ma no wo wie ye no anya responsible ena wo dwane ye na wo wie so na nyame aye na do no etumi ahwe wo seed na de kogu ni yemu na ohwe so de ma wo no kura no yie e de ma wo no hia no abontia na wo di na tem hwe ni yie. Do not put your life on hold for nyamransemu bi a wakwakodi enrebi. Life out there eson ewiase no eson enioma ewo mu ye fe ba wanhwe ni yie no wanfa obra pa anhye na ukodi nioma bi echi na uko abuse nkrofo mamba ewo won growing up stage mu won youth mu a it will end your life in a cage. Emema yama yenimre. Na yan sorry waka. Ni yenye say we are the men God created us to be. Somewhere in the Bible, Jesus Christ served his disciples. If you want to be served as a man, learn how to serve.
Yeah, servant.
Ma, me person you can be about sex abuse.
Well, baby, a member bebree enim say sadi no ho because a buyer a crom ha omo creative law say omo be charge our for member now omo yes adi no because say na ye me ne sorry baba ko e ka ho asem na ono wa ware onjintu wo say how be my house be me betimi yes adi ayire ne yire aforce na ya de say adi ne ne de dada and I'm saying because concept in say and now crystal moon so it do time be a some sister can say as I say the sad a bibia I said do not deny each other until be him said do not deny but nyankopan can say so deny cry you don't know naje it do time be so someone I call bonte no be man bit me akọ I say o chiti na me you see example o chiti or kwa bonte akọ enjoy himself because ne yire no e man no de asade no won penemu but asem I won can say sebi be man so when nje e won pemu a ana won fa ma obusa oba o yire no de ntia won fa ma so I'm from our Anna Nukrena woman said, the opera, watch blue films. Anna, your friend is saying, Pono, no sana. The opera way you won't pamuno, own to me. And own to me. Said the woman can't a didn't was young crabbish and to make a make a frown to make a crab. Auntie, yeah, I did. Wash a blue and ponies. I don't mean that. Minim the entire nipa like such thing. I did crying. Mammy can Memphis.
Wow, dear.
But I did. Sebi, we know who did that. But Sebi, excuse me, tis the person who you know. Maybe a person who do ideation and noom. Now, bear one and noom. And now, what they should not cheat, neto. And now akono edo sebi obey so what they share neton ye na ya pe and so won so awo wa kuma mu wa bibia wo pese wo ye No bana kese pese o se da bi ma wonya wo yire no kra for so akọ nanim akọ na kire ade na nanum eniema ekọ aware mu a ye mpese ye ka ho asem no nti o wa bonten na na yire na wo sei obeka ne de wa bonten na oba na so ofere so obeka se me kunu yire me yes sei of also yes sei of also yes sei can because embarrassing say oba betimi aka say me kunu yire me yes aniema we no ana of also obumi bi nso so a no afọ so ayes aniema we eniema ekoso no ewo empemu ana efie no bebre ferie so beba bontin abeka says say omikunu ayesei afọ so ay enemy I remini me ada na da o de me da ense me baby ese so fa ko ano fa
baby
so befa because na ye ne de
ma me pese me bisa asem bi wa ha se Bible say ya ma yenim na hot say aboa na otene ne ho efem no oye very smart and to make wa ha say ye grow mpemu agropo na baako ne de no eburu nipa de so na opese ofa woto emu a enye normal enye papa enunti ema young girls, young women adachi bi mo be worry. Let's say this. Do not sit down and say your don obema ne de do wunti obefa woto emu. Yeto emu no tokro da ho. Mesi tokro
a sphincter is a sphincter a reconstructing idea.
Exactly. Say kan Emma what to say e kan wa adwuma what to say oh e was so we say eti free hwa e beba enkra because ate efi wa adwin mu the reason why e beti efi ho nie minim said back then ye use bento a animal syringe edisa but aside no enu entumi nte e ho ade no emema ni a na etua won wani mu no eno nete eho ade no nti se woni obi ehia ya ma mekire mo sex education wa ha kwan a wonfa so ni ukunu nhia da bi ye nkire mo ba ye ka ni a eye bone no se woni obi hia enemu na nipa ne ka cho so no de woto emu e na obefa ondo ma me hia those days woga na ejuma mi ye kroye mu one afternoon me gina bus stop me ko osu ena 4x4 be park you many. A very beautiful lady. Na roll the glass down as a sister me pacho me pemwa. You could see any pani soon within her. I'm say, how can I help you? Or say, ope baby a obekwa kogu nsuo na ne haw nyinara ne say obo pad pampers na ontumi ngina abonten enyi ne ho because she was also in a trouser say yade ananka ye skirt dey anka oni problem but because say pad no and she there no confided in me say I think sadia na hye ne so achen she wants someone to talk to say oni ni kunu media nka me ho oni ni kunu ayire no afa ne ton emu. And ever since that thing happened, obema ni mu se ono oba no ntumi nkogina baby a enka enti de bia oyire no efa ho kwan no osi ompe n'animu die ni bio e na sisi ade no ama no eja ne nan egu ne ho nti oye adwuma wo banko but because of that nti on feel comfortable because enka be wo ho ene na asefo Inti ejuma no wejai. Na ma as mene wo kasa no sister no just got out from the car no mu. And I realized that she wasn't walking straight. Ne spine. And all catch them say, sister, I dear me go through. Now I say, how can I help? I can also pay baby, I'll be jaw night and I'll be call Aqua Johnson. But area muhena, I shall go inside to baby cry me you man one. No mama or baby, and no poor cran a bayading. But I'll say I want someone to talk to. Because maybe she are for omurin tie me. Aha mi jina hana men kanche ye busu ya for say. Ya maame ne ya papa nom, some parents will tell you say, "Oh, kono member bio." Mama, bia na oba no ba na oba no, wa experience bibi a mama wunhu da. Wun experience bi da e wo ni kunu fie, ade ye di ginawa. Enya asem ketwa e wo wotun mu a. Ere nya asem ketwa. Na opese oka kire o. Ba wo so waka kire ne say, "Oh, kono mo mba bio." Oni dan bia wo ho. Yes, we know say you want our betterment. Iti na ya muka sansem ne train. Na mom so okọ na okọ hu bibi na opese obefie na oba beka. Please allow us home.
Yeah.
Allow us home. Let us come and talk about this to you because Sister na Michelle was akwan ne ho no. Ma. Opie yo, ena mi gina ne nchen, me oba mi gina ne nchen, but na enye. Enka na ewo ne ho no enye. Because of that, inti a manager na ejuma, aha se mi ntina ha na me nka kire ye nuanom mba. Please, regardless of odewa at the feelings na what no, do not let your senses sleep. Seba akoka cho say there be mimpe weni mu bio mipe wechi a, enya adwen papa e ho no hunu so obronsam aba betinim. Because oye wuwi a aye honhom na sure no obema ni mu. Oye wuwi a ohun se ho na say a obepe baby fufura akoye. Not all spread. Yeah, that is an abuse. What abuse you? Your whole being has been abused. Me who say hospital omo pe omo wo ehoma omo de so ho kwan no me nya hu bi ye. Ya ma ye ni na ho.
Enokra miniaba. Asema wokan enti then ma betimi menim say ma to me yet, but I'm sure say ma ye. But I said they can from beginning no. Mema and it me yes I dey way pa. And yes maybe do monye. But so oba ba yire ni kunu afoso. Very different say because them and I say be excuse me that na dey ni pija. Oba ne dey say e wo ho. Enye pija. Inti your friend is mad me yes sir, but me manager more mamenka. Na sa asema wo kan yi bibia reho pa say oba bema betimi ayire no mpese me kan our word no ne yire e wo mpem koso papa de ekon na mema no se de me kan bebre ehwe pono no de wo pono mu eno no mo pese mo ye wo mo mpem
Mo a mo hwe sa enioma we hwe omo ye no omo ye agisika o wo yire onye agisika one wo ye because one wo apam covenant ananya covenant ne frɛ no apam se mo ye honam baako enti na one wo ye enti se wo kɔhwɛ obi bɛse se waso afoforo wo kɔhwehwɛ sa enioma no na ebesi wutrim na ye o se mpie mfiri wa yase enfengu baabi a hwɛ ni yie no ankɔ ankɔdi obi ba dem hwɛ ni yie ɛno wankɔ ankɔpro obi ba because sika na wo de bɛkɔ akɔma ne son fa ankɔ hospital mutumi de ye bibi foforo ɛbɛboa mo simply because of wo akɔno asɔre to the extent say wantumi anhyɛ so wayiri obi ba ɔse oh ɛnɛ de me ho mfa me ebia mebu me nsa enti twɛn na membu me nsɛm wie o se daabi kia ne ka because say ɔyɛ me dia ɔyɛ me yiri ninti ma yire no na me ne na da wo bra moja ebe mu yeah yebu yensa yewo extreme acute whatsoever menstrual hwan ewo ho saa nkrofo no won wa wode ye ya paa no wo mo bre papa edu ho ebi mo kra ekon mo to mpemu na wo twe ni nyinara ebi mo wo ha ansa na ebeba no ekan omo nti na wo twe mienu na omo dapem ebi mo ye de omo ko wie wo hospital enti se wo yiri ye bia do unto others as others will do unto you and enya sa na yete so why would you want to say chinchini achia wasa ofa obi e wo ho by force because wo come no aba betie si mu ohun bibi sa enya normal. These are the signs. Oyiri wo no wo da enya normal. Sister, boni dede. Because so one boni dede obekoso di ayo, obe conscientize wa adwin no to the stand say obehu no say normal. Na enye sa na e wo seba.
No, we're saying because it becomes a health issue. So
exactly.
What's saying baby who now boss so no netuno no sadi no obekọ akọfa oba foforo wona how
obeja wo ho no akoma me say a very woman na me hu no wahu ma that very day me bisa me ho say nti me kura so dey nti na me na ma mitimi share nkrofo no out of nowhere no kasa asem we atwam you could see that she wants someone to talk to.
Yeah.
Enyo no na minim say bibi say mpo wo ho.
Ekoso enti so be the cancer say me yire enfa empema say agro minye bia esi so o fifi mu kakra because nye ni nyina na yes say ne yire deny no na say bi be ma na so say no say no o ye ne yire e wo mpam other than say o yire no okwa obody 30 seconds no aba na oba na ta bia in some dear a dos into or you know so obey you know agidio de man ni gie no and obey said them kind said narcissist no almost you're very controlling controlling including say or you know or control say oh we an india the opa and obey
Ero de be yo
or the bay obey side because I feelings and how they say over conscience a day or the rights so or yenadi same thing you move a crown cop another thing financial financial obana ye jumakra as a son in the control bbr obana crowd or no be man the better car kasimu on the bed use big toys a thing but Nigeria obey control even 1 cent year I guess or no bear manesika and Nigeria crazy and to be beer a control over share or ban so say your friends so osinachi situation
kasa somewhere man
breadwinner one adi on your to me. So sikano nikunu omo yeah ministry e wo mo asoro mo na invent mo say omo tua dokunu no ma omo tua be ma no ono papa no
mami ni bank account it was a master to slave ejuma and when I say no ma me wo how kakra bi wa ha say me how e wa ha ye sorry yes say for better for more and why. Midasti, welcome. Finally, I've seen you today. Yes, for better for more and why. Ma, but somewhere in the Bible, no, hey, I just read this thing. Okay, or say, oh, yay, me pamochomon fanchame. Me read the idea where CCA. Some husbands won't allow their wives to debut. Somewhere in the Bible, no, or sister or bema and to me shane bushia on to me shane area, and high ni soon, any tracker, and into free mu. And high ni soon any tracker, ma. Matro Bible verse no na den na abba family so sisi
Emo paye say Yankopon be masadi na verse number.
Ababak 1 Timothy 5:8 Christian Standard Version and our Bible. But if anyone does not provide for his own family, especially for his own household, he has denied the faith and is worse than an unbeliever.
Yeah. Yeah. Asemo. Enyasem.
Ma, asem me pacho yanko next verse ne so na menhwe de wo ho. Boss. Ephesians 5:3 and 5:11. Have nothing to do. 5:11-13. Say what? Yes. New International Version. Have nothing to do with the fruitless deeds of darkness, but rather expose them. It is shameful even to mention what the disobedient do in secret. Aha yo sinachi kunu no. And osinachi kunu no Peter Nwanchuku omu wo baby ya in our lives. Woni obema te na okenten wo waya ne ho obusuma kitre chameleon or sasa ni moods ni swingi just anyhow to you now ni tifie ho na. Hey, Bible has given you the privilege here. Do not be equally yoked with an unbeliever. As at that time, no, nipa no, we're free nyami nyunu nase, we're free grace nase. He's exhibiting the nature of man to you. Obronsam na babetinim. Obedi wewu. Obronsam betina uma because he came to steal, to kill, and to destroy. No, enye bibia no pe free wo ho. Opeso oje won kwa free wo nche because onimusa wo ye han, wo hyen. Ade esumuchiri eye han. Mema obi nka nkyere wo say obema na ebo entiti na waware mu. Aha, asofo listen and help us here. Man kan kyere ne say onkonko bom paye. Na onte na mu. Mami wo ya wewi. Aside obema no, in sorry ni bebre yedi for. Because yan kanokra na nkyere no, we rather encourage her to live in it. Whilst the man who is a beast in the home goes out there and portrays say he's an angel. And people believed him. A pure narcissist. In the church, and we also saw him to be a very nice. When the woman was sick and went to the pastor to talk to him about the health, because we saw your bronsam no ni mujuma odi ma mininti, he went in there with her so she cannot expose him. I'm from a feature. We doom ne hine dia mano because he felt threatened. And I mean, yes,
insecurity,
exactly.
Abuse, part of abuse or an outcome of abuse, insecurity. So, oyo obema na you are insecure, be a threat. Woyire adwuma no onya more than you are onya na ketua esonsen wa obedwen say you are less of a man in order to control her now obe control the income na and so mu decided yes say mu disika na kra ye no ordinary no become say to say yemfa yes because when I only sika no more yes into I say manipulation say the become no to umu ade because you see what so and it creates, it's almost like blackmailing. Into so time no banana cannot because can be now or their family or I guess mental games, mind
well,
games.
man of mental games now, or man of verbal one.
Yes.
Well, man of verbal one now, no man emotional one. Not the physical one as so account. This woman endured all these things. 15 good years. Then we say, Uncle Bompire. Oba the more na ye bu no, the more na organs na ewo wumu no edum. It is like say wo tender meat. Now the idea e bosso. One say their meat no eye peche. The more na wo bosso no na tre. Na enyoma na tete. Oh tender meat so that all the spices begu me be dem worry. Sa na nipa no ye nipadua no etie the more na ye bo no na the more na eye mre na organs no nyankopon create to be at those particular places no na a sane na yemre.
Now when him the had dream more crying say I didn't cost so no or because of their culture culture well if ye near bontain sorry mono ontiminka no only mom walk cry say the cost na nya no person can no ba no defended nikunu no.
That is how their mind has been conditioned and amanya sir.
Yeah, well condition mentally into Obano, I would say, and that's why I use the word trauma. She was behaving or behaving to so obia or trauma. 16 years of abuse. Ultimate tenant call pastor. Watch you in June D. Your friends will not perform so any abusive or two or three or more isolated. And to wouldn't you obia and what come I show them and I said it and I was so fake life in the beginning. Fake said be okay.
Which is not.
And our Bob on tenses so I said you with me and in the park said your dress said your bompire ye name I was or into young Jim Tum said
she's going through all these things.
And the owners also must also come to us, the women, that we do not create excuses. See, it could be a more now how more. As I say, nya obia, and ya obia because a bompire unqua. Ya poncho, I was a bompire.
Na ya ponchi wa ubenya sound mind no where he now they akwa ko bompa ni pas esu afro nyankopon. It's not there.
Enti ye bibia ma yes so you say you just some responsibility you educate your home say sadie when you red flags you can't asem at the beginning. See who we no ma as I say two animal and yes so yeah bibi na say you call counseling, serious counseling. You're separating your counseling and now won't worry what you because won't find tinko realm. Now why now who's idea way cost. You need to go for counseling. You need to sometimes punches near daily but now we're separating and some man is because who now won't buy no and solve say Nyankopon bet me a solve bibia but man Nyankopon dealing with the abuser say obema one now on dealing with abuser in the first answer na maka ya combo. So this is one the take over they call baby man kasa story na my shock because some can say ha na tete me call African shop na enye Ghana owned na a different African nationality and I call a mama no near bonkomo and I'll catch them and say what is wrong with Momo Ghana for me and I'm saying and I'm saying why? Your women are too timid. And I said, all right, they should be like some of that crazy women. And I said, why are you saying that? She says, how? There may be when a man and a wife, woman who will good job. I won't tell you the profession, but will good job. You train here, papa. Oh, ban or on me time bias is bear money didn't you or call could you? As I said, bear money didn't you? Now, bear money back. On the back country or banner, do you want to? No, yama or bit me a cry. No, did you want sick out and fan toy pian now, peso or another. A do time piano or catch any screens at the money be a money concern on Fanco Gugam or call up and I was for quick I can see me. No, no crew on the tap, ne bank on the tap. It's because I said Bassa. And says, it's understand Bassa. Now, especially young Christo and Sacro young okay, young Christo for and that Christ yes, I say or non tea. Yes, some young coupon if I know or not, yes, Dimu, yes, Christo. Nesu Babben or the chair, it is Sebi. Worry for yet to be come boom and do ye to say yes, said ye, or be ye bibia, so be a pinchia, a squeezia, said ye pain a your woman, so be ye bibia, and then adding to the ain't mean yes, sir. And no, will be no to me, a control, seeker to the point, say, or your brooch will cry, as so on in a co. No, them and the car, mental, are they?
That is manipulation, and that is a pure one. Ma, in time no.
I do.
So they are the Maya when I so cry manabro. So conversation now is so sweet. Say, I am so sweet to say, yeah, time.
Yeah, I know. Say, young Crawford, yeah, almost person with you, but I dear some of my had ye Cecilia, yeah, and see.
And I am papa too, brana.
Yeah, young papa too, because are very important. I think say we should do it in small bits. So the uncrophobia and yeah discuss it, but many animal motion yeah pamacho. Sorry for the long program, but we a very important topic because you just say a Ghana Ghana for but the back baby I beko. Enti bebre ye de ko sa niema we sa suban we ye de pie abonte. Nimfansie ye fan hye efie nko a. Enti ye bibia se ye ka ho asem. Na ye nyina ye sua se de ye besesa because se ye sesa ya sesa de ye mano ye ha ye mano because omo hwe omo sua na omo so omo be continue same traumatic thing onto the next generation. Why? Me pacho.
Me da say. Nyame shra for coming. Nyame pa. Ye be di nkomo we chire ho ba. This particular topic no we will do a part. Ye be kan ho asem we chire ho.
Okay, mate.
Ye be kan ho asem we chire ho.
Okay,
thank you so much for coming. Nyame shra. God bless you too. Echi ebusuafo ni nyinara. Bye. Bye. Ebusuafo, bye ma. Ebusuafo, thank you for your time. Thank you for allowing us to come to your homes. Me before me free suno, me one other verse me pese me de to which is in the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 5 7:15. I say, but if the husband or wife who isn't a believer insists on leaving, let them go. In such cases, the believing husband or wife is no longer bound to the other, for God has called you to live in peace. When you be tifie, our Bible no mu nyame na me tro yo, nyame na me kan ye. It is there. Nipa ni yi esuma si dwa e de atrewa. Bible says, God says, let that person go. Eno na wo ho no. Me matash kwa na ode ma wo mpemu no enka wutrim. Ama onje wo nkwa emfiri wo nsem wo bra wo mmre nso ye se wo bewu efiri asase wei so osinachi wan chuku ne de na ya me ya pa because ne time nso ye ewa asase we so. She was battered. Oya umu eno di free asase we so. This should be a lesson to men nyinara. This should also be a lesson to a man nyinara won yo won caterpillar. Sheep in wolf's clothing. And nam. This should be a great lesson. So what's ne won sabo bi? Ede ne ko ni wuo mu a. Onyankopon ni ubedi. Ewiase ni ubedi. Asase ni ubedi. We take things for granted, but onyankopon laws, no, they are working. So you'll be a wusro nyankopon a. Won fa umra enhye wonsem endi nyamra nsem. No wabu ni peku na uwia wati ntesio aguri so aka chense ntesio na awoti no ade bia yeye wasasi so has got its meaning. Ntesio na awoti agu nipa ne so no o pese o try say nipa ne ye filthy. Obroni, so you see that word filthy the mawa e nsem bebre. Esum kebi na ehye wotim. That is what you are expressing on that spot now the agu nipa ne so no. Yama ye ninda ho. So wakuma how bebre, I work on it. So wonam ho no wadwen one kasa wonim said there is something wrong with you, go and see a psychiatrist. Emma my mama ye ni enkata to the stand say wa ware nipa no woni na kwakọte na fie nnamfofo eba won nchen ebusuafo nyinara opamo wom afiri won nchen na aka won kwa. He is on a mission to kill you, to destroy you. Oba odin nefe sam na eba Mema wasumu nya wo de bebre meka mi so na me ma meka asem bi kyerem. You say abana obi aka so wo ho ye fa ka kire nipa kron so wo ma me se wo ho ye fe na me de nam till date egusu wo mi trim. Ya ma me fuei ya papa fo no ya sisters ya brothers kwa aware no mo ka so mo nya oha wo mo aware mu enti omo pe break kakra ya sere mo ma ye nkwan ne ye mbra na mo ntie ya asem ne ye mbeku ye ntem free atasefo asasi so. On this note, media enede ni besi ha say eye nyame pa ye be so aba over the next week and next weekend. Ni abedi nkomo ni esuade. Say and your first time of coming to Crystal Creations TV, please do not go just like that. Subscribe to our channel. Click on subscription, subscribe. Click on the bell icon for notification. Click on all. Or click on bell icon and your mommy and son will just look out for ALL. Now click on Enope. We are and one on said your bay ye bahas and ye upload you be ani ye share bibi. I did say a home crying. Also benyebi. Afe, please do not go without liking this channel for us. Please. And share for us as well. The nyami be shira said ya wo shira ye ubu aye no nyami be shira won so medamo ase nyame nka mo ho eye nyame pa ye be shia. Bye bye from us. Bye. And it has one sign.